Hi everyone. So Spirit woke me up to give this reading to you. I don't know who this is going to be for, but I'm going to do it in the middle of the night here. I had this a different idea of how to do this. So in the spirit of of respecting Indigenous wisdom, usually pick a card readings are like you pick one pile and then you're going to hear about your pile. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to combine all the piles so that each pile is going to hear each other's messages so that we can learn from one another and really do this as a collective. And I'm going to be, be straightforward, straight to the point. I'm going to do this as briefly as I can and see what happens. And I think this is in the spirit of creating community so that when we're speaking to a community, usually we speak to the whole, and then we hear messages to each group and we learn from each other, and that's like how intergenerational learning happens. And so I'm gonna try to do that and see what happens. And this is also my first time doing tarot reading on video, so please bear with me. Please be patient. This is something really new, and I'm gonna start off by saying that there's actually really new energy happening in our community right now, in our society right now. So probably a lot of you are feeling a lot of angst and like anxiety of what this urge that's coming out from you is about. So I guess that's one of the messages that is trying to come through for our collective here right now. So I'm gonna have you choose one pile from three. So I'm gonna be 3 options: pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Since this is my first time, let's just do it simply like that and pick one number. And yeah, and then I'll let you know. And then you have to watch the whole reading because this is gonna be a collective reading for all of the piles, so that we're gonna learn from each other. All right, so first I'm gonna ask Spirit first. Spirit, please give us the messages that you need for us to hear right now. You need for our collective to hear right now, and each individual specific messages for each group. And what is the collective message for right now, Spirit? What is like the overall theme of this message? Let's ask Spirit. Ooh, 4 of Pentacles. So I think that's about lack mentality, lack mindset. I think we are experiencing a lot of situations that put us in a situation that urges us to examine our lack mindset, our survival mindset. It's different from survival instinct. Survival instinct is more about being put in a situation in a jungle or in a forest, and like there's this instinct to you just know what to do to survive. But a survival mindset in today's time is more about having a lack mentality. So it perpetuates that situation where resources become more and more scarce, to the point that the more we are in need to learn how to survive in a way that is struggling and in a way that is kind of like not really feeling free or feeling light, and it's just every day is just a struggle. And I think Spirit is asking us to right now to rethink that and let go of that, because we will not be able to move forward as a collective if we are stuck in that. So now I'm going to ask Spirit, just checking the time here, just going to ask Spirit a specific message for each pile. So I'm going to draw 3 cards for each, and we're going to learn something from each other. Hopefully that's what happens. So first card here, Get one card for the next pile, pile 2, and then for pile 3. Okay, if you chose pile 1, the overall theme, message for you right now is the Empress in reverse. So a lot of you want this energy where she is just shining and sitting in just abundance and relaxed and thriving life, and she's shining, she's bright, and she's just not worried, you know. And I think a lot of you want this energy, but it is in reversed. So that means that this lack mentality is keeping you from getting to this thriving energy from this Empress energy. So that's why their circumstances are urging you to rethink about that lack mentality, so you can become, you can get into an Empress energy. All right, so pile number 2, let's see what you have. Okay, you got 9 of Swords in reversed. So 9 of Swords in reversed means that this mentality, this worrying, struggling is getting lifted up. So it's gonna become lighter for you if it hasn't. And you are, whatever you're doing, just continue doing it, and you will be able to lift off this burden from you. So you're doing the right thing. Pile number 2 is what I'm getting. You've been doing the work, you've been researching, you've been listening to different videos, YouTube videos or podcasts, or having good mentors that help you actually get to that, to free yourself from that lack mentality, and it is gonna be lifted up from you. So for pile number 3, let's see what you have. Oh, you got the Hangman. So this pile is able to observe. You're able to observe your thoughts, and you're able to just stay relaxed and grounded and calm in spite of your tendencies to struggle or tendencies to have lack mentality. So you're becoming more self-aware, and you are just being patient as much as you can. You're trying to be patient with yourself and with this process, and that's a good place to be at, because that's usually where it starts. That's usually where this what pile number 2 is going through, where, you know, the worries are getting lifted up. That's usually where it starts, when you start just being self-aware, and you are just patient with yourself, you're gentle with yourself, you're loving yourself, and then as you love yourself, you're able to release a lot of the old mindsets and beliefs that you have that are not serving you, and you're able to excuse me, you're able to replace that with new energy, new beliefs that you know are more aligned with the life that you want. So pile number 1, you can learn from pile number 2 and pile number 3 that if you become more self-aware and more kind of neutral in your energy, and just observe your thoughts, and just release beliefs that are not already serving you, then you can get to this space where you can actually shine brightly and not worry, and have the abundance that you like. Not just abundance materially, but abundance in the satisfaction and savoring of life. I feel like a lot of you want that to come to you. So and it's possible. There is a process to do that. So yeah, so this is the time to let go of this lack mentality, this survival mindset, because the energy itself is what's keeping you from freeing yourself. So you know, self-awareness, self-development, self-help, self-love is actually one of the main keys to free yourself from this, to abundance, to have a life that you deserve and love. So they're not just like emotional stuff, or they're not just like people being emotional or dramatic about things. They're actually success keys to your life. So I think it's time to take that seriously, and take the journey, so that you can actually get the most out of your human life here, because we're not gonna be here all the time. It's like a great opportunity to live right now, so this is an opportunity to do that. Okay, all right, so I think our time is pretty good, so I'm just gonna get some closing messages for all of us, and then just summarize the whole thing, what we learned from each other, right? This is pretty cool because we're learning from each pile, and this is like community building right here, and that's what I do, and that's what I love. So I can't believe I can do that through tarot. All right. So for pile 1, closing messages. Take care of your needs. Yeah. So start with self-love, taking care of your needs, loving yourself. Just all the other examples and inspiration that we got from pile 2 and pile 3. So take care of your needs. Pile number 2, take charge with authority. So this means that as your worries are getting lifted up, as your beliefs are getting replaced with new ones that are better for you, you're actually becoming ready to take charge. You're becoming ready to become a leader of whatever you're doing, or even of your life or your relationship or whatever is important for you. It's gonna put you in it's gonna set the stage for you, is what I'm seeing. It's gonna set the stage for you to be able to really have more influence and control over your life in a healthy way. So I'm so excited for you, pile 2. So that's really cool. And for pile 3, wait for important information, which makes sense because you have the Hangman, and it's like you're just being neutral. You're just observing your thoughts. You're observing your patterns. You're observing your environment, just observing what's going on, and it's coming from a neutral place, which is a place that has more clarity, it's gonna give you more healthier perspective. So as you do that more often, what I'm getting is just do that more often, do that more regularly, more consistently, and you're gonna get to where pile 2 is, where you're gonna lift up so many beliefs, energies that are serving you, and it's gonna set the stage for you so that you can actually take charge of your life, just like with pile 2. So I think that's it for today. I'm really happy how this went, because I had no idea what this is about. I mean, this was just an idea I had, and this is my first time also doing tarot reading on video, but I am so happy with how it turned out. I feel like as a collective we're all related and we can learn from each other. So hearing what other pals are going through and what they've accomplished, being happy for their successes, and then also giving learnings and insights to other pals who are still kind of in starting out. It doesn't mean that any pal is better than other pals. It just means that we're all in this together. We're helping each other. And also, this is a general reading, so if it didn't resonate with you, just take whatever resonated with you. Leave the rest for others. And yeah, I would love to hear what you think. Please comment below, like this video, subscribe if this video helped you. This really helps grow the channel so that we can reach more people. And yeah, with that, thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you again later. Hope you have a good day. Bye.